You have a superpower? You're both fucking with me, right?
I'm not so into calling it a superpower, but all the rest is true.
Fine. Then tell me what I'm feeling right now.
You're feeling disbelief.
You're actually a little annoyed. You feel hurt that we didn't tell you until now, whether it's true or not. You don't like being left out.
Well, okay. Oh shit. The foosball game. You knew exactly what to do.
Yeah, sorry. Being around memories of Gabe was making you so sad. I wanted to help.
You did. I'm just surprised. Never thought I'd have a freaky empath friend. Pretty wild.
So, any sign of Diane today?
No, but she was in yesterday working on her laptop.
You said she was afraid of something around Gabe's death. If she's covering up what Typhon did, I bet there's proof.
I hope so. If she comes in today, let's be ready with a plan. In the meantime, I've got to finish my shift.
We're on it.
Time to earn a paycheck. I should clean the dirty dishes around the bar. Ah, Colorado tap water. I'm not convinced this is totally sanitary, but what do I know?
How do these birdwatching contests even work? Who's checking the sightings?
In your face, Ryan Lucan. I'm Birder of the Year, and your reign is finished.
Uh-oh. Better not tell Ryan I had a hand in that.
If I can get help on my own, Riley never needs to know about my condition. I won't have to be a burden.
It breaks my heart that she's coping with this alone. I feel terrible for Eleanor, and I don't think it's getting any easier. Hey, Eleanor. How are you?
I'm doing okay. Thank you, dear. I really appreciate your help from a couple weeks ago. It means a lot to me.
Of course. I'm glad I could help. Best job I've ever had. Not that the competition is super fierce. So many memories of Gabe I didn't get to make.
Glad I was able to help, but I think I'll pass on the kisses.
Riley. Alex, I'm sorry. Please let me know if there's anything I can do for you. Hi, how have you been holding up? Hey, Riley. I'm doing pretty okay actually, thanks. How are you? Good, drowning in flowers. Please send help. LOL. Okay, random question. Random answer. Are you Princess Shushu 2539? Oh my god, how? LOL. No, really, how? You showed me Shushu when I visited, remember? And 2539 is Alex on a phone keypad. I've been had. Haha. So you play Dust and Daylight? Didn't take you for JRPG girl. Yeah, me neither. I found it here and thought I'd give it a shot. Now I can't get enough. I thought I was playing single player only. You must have spirit guides turned on because I could see you wandering around the Port of Clouds. Aw, that's so cool. Can we play sometime? I'm stuck at the Big Scorpion. I'd love to. Hey girl. Thanks for the drink last night. Great to just unwind with you. You got it. Let's do it again. Steph. Hey, saw what you did with the LARP, thank you so much. Of course. I think Ethan's gonna love it. Hey, don't think you're done playing foosball with me, the rivalry continues. You need a chance to redeem yourself, after all. Salt in the wound, Steph, damn. All in good fun. I'd love to keep playing, come over tonight? Sick. Alex, I'm gonna start running a Tunnels and Chambers game this week if you want to join. Hey, I have no idea what that involves. Sitting around with snacks, role-playing a cool story, pretending to kill stuff, I'm summarizing. Is it okay if I'm terrible? 1. You won't be terrible. 2. Sit in on our first session. We can play it by ear. Rad. You free tonight? Ryan and I are meeting up and I wanted to fill you in on some of the digging we're doing on Typhon. Hell yeah. I'd love to help. Yo. Sup? What do you think about bringing that guitar over to the record store and jamming a bit? Like, in front of other human beings? Just this living human being. I haven't played in front of other people in recent memory. I may be particular about a lot of things, but in this case I am a judgment-free zone. What the hell, let's go for it, what time? Any time tonight, I'm here. I think I need another jam session tonight, what say you? I say yay. Yes. I have some ideas. Oh dear. No, oh dear, I promise. By the way, you're genuinely great. You have a gorgeous voice. Thank you. That's way too kind, maybe a downright lie. Nah. Ryan. Thanks again for everything today. I'm glad I could help. Do you want to meet tonight and plan what's next for our super sleuthing? Absolutely, just tell me where and when. Hey, you need a break from all the late-night research. Want to go mountain biking Saturday? Hurtling over dangerous terrain? So relaxing. You'll have fun, I promise. Okay, I'll try. Don't worry, we can replace the front wheel. My ass still hurts, lol. You handled it like a champ. Short notice, but tonight is my annual viewing of this amazing nature documentary, if you want to join. Amazingly, Steph is busy for the 3rd year in a row. I'm detecting a pattern here. Is there a stuffy British dude narrating? The stuffiest. Right answer, I'm in. Mac. Thanks for the help, Chin. Just remember, I never told you anything. I risked more than just my job to talk to you. I hear you, Mac. Don't worry, get some sleep. Easier said than done. Charlotte. Your speech on the bridge was beautiful, thank you for being there for us. Of course. Diane stopped by with the affidavit again. I declined, I wish they would just drop it. I'm sorry, Char, hang in there, okay? Hey Alex, would you like to come over for dinner tonight? That sounds amazing, I'd love to, can I bring anything? Just you and maybe wine. LOL, see you tonight. Hey again, I'm a little worn out, any chance you could watch Ethan on Wednesday? Happy to, can you pay me in more of those lemon bars you made from last week? For sure, do you want the recipe? Nah, I'd much rather earn them by hanging out with Ethan than actually having to cook. Good deal. Hi Alex, I'm so sorry but I have to cancel our girls' night, I'm not feeling great. No prob, do you need anything? I'm okay, thanks though. Char, how many of the gummies is too many gummies? Oh sweetie, try and relax, can you tell me how many you had? How worried would you be if I said 5? Did you have anything else with them, alcohol, other medication? Just snacks. Take a nice deep breath, take a drink of water and lie down on your side, don't drive or do anything serious, and it will pass. You had a little more than the normal dose, but nothing serious. Okay, thank you. Did I ever tell you that I think you are so beautiful? Thank you, just put your phone down and close your eyes. Hey, those texts last night were totally just a test. Did I pass? With flying colors, ironically, flying colors are also what I see when I close my eyes today. LOL. Steph and Ryan. Okay guys, I'm making this official, welcome to the Takedown Typhon thread. Fuck yeah. It's an honor and pleasure. Let's celebrate at Alex's place tonight. Shouldn't Alex make that proposal? Too late. Well, I guess I'm hosting then. You two free tonight for more scheming? Sounds good. I'm down. Crazy idea, let's break into the Typhon office in Denver. I've got it all figured out, I bet they have server access there, we can find evidence. Steph, we're not driving to Denver and breaking into a highly secure corporate office. Boo, but if we did, could I be the getaway driver? Sure. But Steph, your license is expired. How do you even know that? Because he's a big loser. A loser with a valid license. You guys are killing me. Eleanor, fear. Think about those times you forgot what you were about to say, or why you went into a room, or someone's name who you've met a million times. We call it a brain fart, which is a funny term for all your synapses suddenly malfunctioning. In reality, it's one of the most helpless feelings there is. That's what Eleanor felt like in the flower shop, only more so. It was a quiet, unknowing terror. It takes a special kind of person to handle that without breaking down. Eleanor is strong, stubborn too, but strong as hell. If I wasn't able to see her aura, I may never have known. I led her out of the fog. What a relief. But then she didn't remember Gabe's death, and my stomach dropped about 3 stories into the floor. Telling her was agony, seeing it all over again, like it just happened. Was the truth worth the price? I don't know. Thinking about it now, I feel powerless all over again. It hurts to think of what's to come when I no longer know this place, and all I hear are fading drums, and I cannot recall your face. Ryan, rage. Ryan's anger had teeth, it was sharp, savage, self-directed, a rabid animal with its prey cornered. And because he was convinced he had earned that anger, he was ready to submit to it, to let it eat him alive. It was strange, finding the shape of Gabe in the absence he's left behind. I want more of Gabe than I get. Ryan got it, a whole Gabe, a Gabe who breathed and took up space. And then, the knife, the rope, the ravine. The only things in the world. He hated himself. I told him the truth, that Gabe would have forgiven him, that he wasn't alone. Can't shake the thought that you're dead because of me, and you're not here to forgive. I don't know how to go where the dead folks go, but I also don't know how to live. Ryan, Joy. How do I even start? That gold glow, the way the pain and tension gradually fell away from Ryan's face. And then the laughter, the private joy of the moment when Ryan chose to turn a dumb mistake into a prank. The trust he had for Gabe, the love. The certain knowledge that he could fuck with Gabe and get away with it, that Gabe would love him for it. I pieced it together, found it in the clouds. The goose, the car, the grave. And for just a minute, I got to have the sort of relationship with Gabe that Ryan had. I feel so fucking grateful for that. This morning, I thought I'd only ever know people through their pain. I thought I could live with that. If it meant helping people, honoring Gabe. But then, this. Joy. Like a life raft, a pocket of air at the top of an underwater lake. Everything feels different now. Should have dug a deeper grave, it's the night of the living geese, now I'm wanted for gooseicide by the mounted police.
Where are you, girl from Rome? Gosh, I really miss that song. They used to play it in here all the time.
Weird. I've never heard it. Maybe Jed knows where it went?
I wonder what the song was. Maybe I can find out.
Now, Steph and Ryan know the big secret. It is such a relief having them in my corner.
Hey, do you guys know a song that goes, "Where are you, girl from Rome"?
Holy shit! Blast from the past. Alabaster Daydreams.
My dad used to love that song. Gabe would put it on repeat just to mess with him. Got to the point where he couldn't stand to even hear it anymore.
So, what happened to it?
Eventually, Jed pulled it out of the jukebox and stashed it somewhere. You could ask him.
Sweet, thanks.
Can't go on a run. Everyone will see how awkward and out of shape I am. Forget it.
Been there before. Maybe I can encourage her.
Hey, can I ask you something? I've always felt too self-conscious to try running. You seem like a pro. Any tips?
Oh. Well, definitely don't let that stop you. Just push through it, you know?
I'll try that. Thanks. Hey, welcome. I'll be right with you.
I better check in with Steph and Ryan. I think our chat actually helped. Definitely the best boss I've ever had. Which, to be fair, isn't that high a bar.
Hey, boss. Do the words Alabaster Daydreams mean anything to you?
Oh, hell. Like brother, like sister, huh? Fine. Guess it's been long enough. It's back behind the bar someplace.
Thanks.
Sorry, Jed. The people have spoken. All right, let's hear this infamous song.
Alabaster Daydreams. That's it. How the hell?
Don't worry about it. One small victory that no one will ever know about. The spring festival is nigh. Nigh, I say. Not to be a single issue voter or anything, but fuck Typhon. Love you, Gabe.
The hell am I gonna do with a jacket that says Hell Divers on the back?
Jeez, I don't know, boss man. Maybe you could wear it, like the rest of us are gonna do.
You think I want to broadcast my affiliation with you jokers to the rest of the world? I got a reputation.
Jed's crew really loved him. No surprise there.
Jed, Bomber Jacket, Chapter 3. Nobody could remember which of them came up with Helldivers. It was like as soon as Jed pulled together his team, the name just materialized around them, the only thing they could ever have been. Soon it was more than a team, it was a legend they told themselves even as they lived it, a way to turn their aching spines and blistered fingers into a story where they were the badass heroes. Dig so deep we've seen where the devil sleeps. Of course, they didn't know Jed was going to save them, not then. Maybe there's something to that. Maybe you have to tell yourself a story about your own capacity to be a hero if you're ever actually going to be one.
It's gonna be a long night tonight. Always is. Same thing every year.
Tonight's the spring festival. I wonder what's wrong. Poor Ducky. I wonder what's going on.
Hey, Ducky. Is everything okay?
Of course. I've never felt better.
Okay. Glad to hear it.
Jed acts like he's in charge, but we all know who really calls the shots in here. Poor Amelia. Ducky almost hustled me out of my first paycheck. Good thing Jed stepped in.
I started Dust and Daylight while you were at work.
You're kidding.
I already got to Verdant Cliffs.
Wait. Holy shit, seriously?
Yeah, I'm kind of addicted. It's a good game.
I'm so glad you like it.
I really do.
Charlotte must be getting ready for the LARP.
Hey, getting ready for the big LARP?
Oh, hey. Yeah. Trying. I hope we can get Ethan into it.
Is everything okay?
Yeah. Don't worry. I'm sure he'll like it.
I couldn't ask for a better Scooby Squad.
Okay, she's here. What's the plan?
Well, We have two plans, actually. But we're still workshopping them.
Good to have options, right? So what are they?
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I asked Diane out on a date.
Wait, what?
And she's so into it. She doesn't notice one Ryan Lucan swiping her laptop. Ryan carries said laptop upstairs, acquiring damning evidence. Maybe Diane and I still hook up? Not important.
That's your plan? Oh my god, please tell me you have something better.
I do. Now, to be clear, it's the same plan. Except, I'm the distraction. Look, Steph, I don't even think she's gay, all right? She's probably into the rugged mountain man type. All the transplants are.
I'm genuinely worried that these were the best ideas you had.
What? It's a simple plan, literally 2 steps. You just need to choose the hotter distraction.
Okay, I'm not doing that.
You're the only tiebreaker we have.
Let's go with Steph. Badass DJ? It's a no-brainer. Sorry, Ryan.
Fuck yes. In your face.
Yeah, that's fair.
Look, I appreciate the effort, but we don't even know if she has anything worth stealing yet. I'm just gonna try talking to her. Maybe I can get her worked up and read her emotions. I'll let you know if I need that distraction.
Good luck.
Your usual.
Thanks, Alex.
What's the best way to rile her up? You know all I want is justice for my brother. Please. Help me.
Alex, I can assure you that Typhon is committed to a full and open investigation. We want to find those responsible and hold them accountable just as much as you do. That's the truth.
She's got a great poker face, unlike Mac, but let's see what she's really feeling. Let me try and read her first.
Poor Gabe. No one deserves to die like that.
She's sad. If I keep her thinking about Gabe's death, maybe I can find out more. That's a nice cross.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, such a cute photo.
My niece and nephew. They're adorable.
William Bloom. Gabe loved him. I think he spent a whole year just listening to him.
Really? He had good taste. Surprised we never talked about it.
I bet you and Gabe threw back a lot of these together.
He was a great bartender. Made the long work days more bearable.
Typhon does a lot of local hiring, huh?
We're always growing.
Are you joining in the LARP later?
It's been so hard for Ethan. We're all hoping it will cheer him up.
I can't. Good luck, though. I'm sure he'll appreciate it.
Okay. Now I need to pick something that will push Diane's emotions over the edge. Look, I know you're not a bad person. But my brother is dead because of the choices you and Typhon made. How does that make you feel? I actually want to know.
Alex, Typhon is doing everything we can to address the situation. That's the truth. Okay?
All right. That's the emotion I was looking for. Time to explore Diane's guilt about Gabe. Okay. Time to find out what Diane is really hiding.
He came here looking for a better life, just like me. He's gone. I'm still here. Hello?
Miss Jacobs, it's Deputy Pike.
Pike, I'm sorry, but we're very busy at the moment.
There's been an accident.
What kind of accident?
Wait, there's something else.
I can't undo what Typhon did, or the role I played. But at least I have everything I need to protect myself from them.
Holy shit. She must have evidence on the USB stick. Looks like I'll need a distraction after all.
Hey, Diane.
Oh, hey, Steph. How are you?
So, what's your deal?
I'm sorry?
Are you single, semi-single, taken, but still down to get drunk and make out?
Whoa. Was not expecting that at all. Am I blushing? I feel like I'm blushing.
Yeah, I could see your cheeks from space.
Super. Real good look for me. I'm so flattered. I don't even know what to say.
Hey, no sweat. Just think about it. Get back to me. I'm not going anywhere.
See ya.
My heart is pounding.
Steph, there's a very real chance that you awoke something in Diane.
Wouldn't be the first time.
You guys, that was hilarious. Oh my God. I hope this was worth it.
Password protected. Guess I'm not surprised.
I'll bring this to Riley. See if she's willing to help. She's a whiz at computer stuff.
In the meantime, we have a lark to do. Grab your hat and meet me at the park. And don't forget your guitar, okay?
One question. When the LARP's over, can I keep the hat?
I'd say that all depends on how you do.
Damn. Gauntlet thrown.
So, did you finish the thing?
Yeah, barely. It took me all night. I haven't carved like that in ages.
All right, I need to grab my guitar and the hat that Steph got me. Wow. Typhon officially clears Typhon of any wrongdoing in death of local man at the hands of Typhon explosions.
Diane, sadness. Guilt sits so strangely in people. All the gnawing urgency of anger, all the pressing weight of sadness, each canceling the other out until you feel paralyzed, staked to the spot. It's a horrible thing to carry around with you, and I wouldn't wish it on anyone. But Diane comes close to deserving it. She saw Gabe as a sort of twin, another outsider dragged to Haven Springs who found a way to make this place his home. She actually misses him, feels the emptiness of the space he left. It rips her up inside, but in the face of that anguish, what does she do? Curls inward, fortifies her defenses. That's her focus, saving herself. She could have been so much better than she is. But I don't know, maybe so could I? I tricked Diane, dug up her greed and fooled her into confronting it. Maybe it was naive to think of this power as basically selfless. But knowing I can use it to manipulate someone like that? I'm not sure I like it. Can't undo what the Titan did to the boy you saw yourself within. You knife but the Titan's hand, carving accident into his skin.
Sometimes it's hard to say where Gabe ends and I begin. His job, his apartment, his life here. But if there is a seam somewhere, I see it most in Steph and Ryan. In my mind, when we're all together, I can imagine him in my place, and I can watch the scene unfold like a spectator for a life I barely knew. Or, if I choose instead, I can forget about Gabe and just accept, however improbably, that Steph and Ryan care about me for my own sake, for no other reason. I think I know which one Gabe would prefer. Ducky's gift to me for finding his booze. It's a unique expression of gratitude. I found some really cute photos of Gabe and Ethan on this thing. I haven't beat Steph a single time. That just means I'm overdue for a win, right? I know this is Ethan's copy, but I'm level 73, and I'm not stopping. Life in Haven would be a lot worse without these two weirdos. I don't even know if I'm doing this right, but it felt like I had to do something. A housewarming gift from Eleanor. She said Gabe loved these little dudes. No sunglasses, though. We're one step closer now.
Totally not corporate sabotage to-do list. Figure out Diane's deal, maybe read her, Alex, working on it. Check public records for Typhon accident reports, Ryan. Legal ways to file a complaint with Typhon Corporate, Ryan. Turns out corporate law is complicated. Contact private investigator, Steph. All three dudes gave a crazy high price, pass. Research other Typhon site in US and abroad, Ryan. Spy on minors in Black Lantern, Alex. Do you want me to get fired? No. Use the dark web to find a lead hacker, Steph. Couldn't figure out the dark web. Take a break and watch Nightmare on Elm Street. Done.
Steph, I will murder you.
Alex, Steph told me you'd be willing to play at our next open mic night. I wager it'd really help loosen folks and break the ice. Can you make it? Jed.
Wish I'd taken Steph's advice. Ugh.
Alex, thanks for the foosball game, I mean it. Also, only eat one of these at a time. Steph.
Wow. Steph is a rock star for putting this together. Ethan is gonna flip.
A day in the kingdom of Cowns. Welcome, travelers. Today, Thaner the Monster Slayer visits the troubled Stoneborn, capital city of Cowns. Can he dispatch the ravenous monster horde and save the kingdom? LARP Basics, a LARP, live-action role-playing, is a game in which players portray their characters through physical action, using costumes and props to add to the fun. Safety rules: we're here to have fun, don't hit too hard. Go for arms, legs, torso, back, sides, front. Avoid hands, feet, neck, head. Act stuff out. If you get hit, perform a grunt or injury. Thank you so much for doing this, it means a lot. Steph. Your character, name Elwyn, race half-elf, class bard, level 1, health points 10. Attacks, untuned chord, 1 damage. Magic, healing serenade, +1 health to you and your allies, stirring him, doubles Thaner's next attack. Backstory: after the harrowing attack on the Songvari Amphitheater, Elwyn the Bard has been a constant companion to Thaner the Monster Slayer. The two have endured many trials, and have recently found themselves answering a call for heroes in the city of Stoneborn. Name Thaner, race human, class warrior, level 1, health points 10. Attacks, stab, 2 damage, burning blade, 1 damage plus 1 fire damage over next 2 turns. Magic, Shield of Courage, protects Thaner from next attack. Backstory, Thaner the Monster Slayer is the most famous hero of the Adderway Peninsula. Even the smallest child knows how he once felled a valley bear with empty hands and hurled a spear into the wrist of a wraith mid-fight. Entire cities have been saved from the scourges of darkness, thanks to Thaner's unrivaled strength.
I still haven't gotten you open yet. Must be a key around here somewhere. A dire rat joined your party. Leave it to me to wreck Gabe's bike on my first ride. At least Ryan had a good laugh about it. Yikes. This garden is looking gnarly. I wonder how many times Gabe got stoned up here and stared at these. Guessing it was more than 0. I haven't played for anyone else in years. That was a good night. So far, Ryan is the only one that uses this. Maybe I should just gift it to him. Ugh, you need a lot of help, don't you? Ugh, not much better. Look, man, if you want to live here, you need to do your own dishes. My weapon of choice. Okay, let me grab my hat. Huh, there it is. Steph knows how to LARP on a budget. I hope Ethan likes it. Another one of Gabe's hidden cans. Dork. Yeah, I don't need to know what that was for. Half person, half dump truck. I think I know where you go. Oh shit. The feather on the hat must have fallen off. Maybe I can find it. Gabe's Gabe's last effects from the coroner. Pike dropped it off a few days ago. Guess I've been avoiding looking through it. Okay. You can take the kid out of juvie. Oh. One match left. I don't know why, but this must have been really special to Gabe.
Don't give up.
Never know when you'll need a light. I'm not giving up yet, Gabe. I better find that feather. Steph is a stickler for details. This must have been Gabe's.
Make shit right list. Find Alex, find owner of stolen Chevy, reimburse Jed for free rent, return Ernesto's Walkman, donate to Lawrence Detention Center, apologize to Vic, new bong for Kevin, apologize to Zoe, really apologize to Kadia this time, apologize to Ira and tell him you like his remixes.
That's a long list. And I bet he would have gotten through it.
Apologize to Oscar, pay Mr. Welbeck for the Chevy, apologize to that guy from the mall, write thank you letter to Lenny, mail check to Mrs. Franks for the broken window, write to Ms. Henry at Buckman High and tell her she was right. Forgive Dad.
Wow, Gabe. Still finding ways to break my heart, huh? Alex the Bard, ready to serve. Time to head out.
Steph. SOS, not sure LARP is happening, Ethan's not into it. Shit, sounds like his dad is picking him up in a few hours too, fuck my life. Any ideas? Let me try talking to him, be right there. Hero.
One day, I'll stop being a freeloader. For now, I'm just grateful.
Alex, I appreciate your offer to start paying rent. Take a few months to fill your piggy bank first, then we can talk. Jed.
Hey.
I don't need, like, cheering up or whatever.
Okay. So, maybe this wasn't the most subtle idea, but... I'd be pretty bummed if I didn't get to play my first LARP with you.
I do want to do this. It's just... Everyone's been working so hard. And if I'm not happy,
they'll all be disappointed.
Must be weird having a bunch of adults pressuring you to dress up in a costume and act like you're having fun.
Yeah, especially my mom. She always looks so sad. 'Cause I'm like bummed out. But I can't just pretend.
So, don't pretend. Just be yourself. Or yourself with a foam sword and a funny hat.
But what if I'm still, not having fun?
Then don't. That's fine too. No one will be disappointed in you for being you.
All right. But I don't want to do it alone. You have to help me.
Of course.
Thanor, the Monster Slayer! Thanks to the gods and all the heavens you've come. I am in desperate need of a great hero. Could you be the one? Please, tell me of your exploits.
There's a bunch of stuff. Maybe my bard can sing something about me.
Oh, sure. A kraken ate a city every year until it died on Thanor's spear.
My goodness. So, you must be Thanor's bard, Alwyn, whose songs have magical powers. It sounds like you are exactly the heroes I need. My name is King Tabor. The age of monsters has come upon my kingdom. Horrible creatures stalk the streets. My people live in constant fear. But there's hope. An ancient prophecy describes 3 mysterious gems, known as soul jewels, that can save us all. I need you to go search the kingdom, survive whatever's out there, and bring me back those jewels. Do you understand?
Yeah. Yes.
Good. Then you must go, now. My people are counting on you.
Should we start with the main road?
Okay.
Time to find some jewels.
So, you're seriously Alwyn?
Don't you recognize me?
Oh, yeah, of course.
It's been a long time since Carneris.
Exactly.
Those were good times, huh? Except for the spiders.
Yeah.
Looking cool.
How do we know where to look?
I think we don't know. It's a true adventure.
Oh. What is that?
It's a magic scroll we can use in fights.
Oh, awesome. We should find as many as we can. What did you just find?
A gold coin.
Do you think there's more of them?
I don't know. Let's keep looking.
Okay. It's a wolf.
A dire wolf.
Shit, what do we do?
I think we have to fight it.
Stirring him. Double Thanor's next attack.
Burning Blade. 2 damage, and you're on fire for the next 2 turns.
2 damage. I'm still on fire.
Healing Serenade. +1 health to us.
Huh. 2 damage. Loot. Oh, cool. I learned a magic attack.
1 damage to allies? Better be nice to Thanor.
Let's keep going. What do you think this key is for?
Maybe it unlocks something in one of these stores.
I should probably drop in on Riley and thank her in person.
Hey, I made Ryan tell me what this USB is for. He was being vague for my own protection. Oh. Don't worry, I'm gonna try my best to get you access. Oh my god. No guarantees, depends on how good the password is. Thank you so much for even trying, we weren't sure if you would. Well, you deserve the truth, Typhon's obviously hiding something, Max is still scared to death of them anyway, I'll be at the shop if you need anything. I really appreciate it.
This is actually really fun.
I know, right? How do we know for sure it's dead? Should we tickle it?
Stop it. Be serious. I swung over the top once.
No way. Prove it. I'll give you $1 if you can.
I did! I don't have to prove it. I'm gonna tell my mom you called me a liar.
Do it, dude. I dare you.
Gabe, you would have really had fun with all this.
Gabe, Dollar, Chapter 3. It was a test he gave himself, do something normal. A favor for a friend, watch her kid so she can run some errands. That's the kind of thing you do when you're just another member of a small-town community, isn't it? And sure, it wouldn't hurt to earn some points with the cute girl who owned the dispensary. He really liked her, even then, it's actually super cute the mental gymnastics he did to convince himself he didn't have the biggest, dorkiest crush in the world on her. But really, this was about being mundane. Just the dude who works at the bar sometimes, not some sad sack fuck-up drifter obsessing over his secret mission. And for a minute, he found that he was good at it, and that scared the shit out of him. Because for the first time, he could imagine giving up on Dad. It's like standing on top of a tall building and thinking about how easy it would be to jump. You're not scared because you want to. You don't want to, you're scared because of how little effort it would take for you to go from safe to unsafe, how few steps lay between where you are and the insane thing you're imagining. What did it take for my brother to become the person he ended up being? When this is where you start, how do you find a way forward?
Let's go to the peach.
Well, now, who do we have here?
Thanor the Monster Slayer. And my bard.
And what you up to, Thanor?
Saving your lives. There's monsters out there. Orcs and minotaurs and such. Be careful.
Sounds dangerous.
How about a dragon with a candy treasure hoard, chocolate coins, sugar pearls, gummy jewels,
Yes, I love that.
mint chocolate chip for the dragon, topped with fire cinnamon candies?
I'd say you're on fire yourself.
Oh, I bet we can use that.
Found a scroll?
Yeah. Got another scroll.
Cool.
Looks like the Black Lantern is part of the LARP.
I can't remember the last time I had this much fun.
That makes two of us. Hey, let's hear your riddle.
There are 3, it is said, heroes long dead, fashioned into soul jewels, blue, violet, red. What are their names? Do not be misled.
How are we supposed to know that?
Maybe we can look for some clues. Whoa, what's that about? I would gladly work at a place called Gullweather's Tavern.
I just haven't slept. You know? Every time I close my eyes, my brain pulls up all these thoughts, these regrets. So I just lie there, crying and feeling like a horrible person.
You mentioned regrets. Can you drill down on that? What is it that you regret?
I don't know. I'm not sure of anything right now.
All that guilt. And she still can't find her way toward doing the right thing.
Diane, appointment slip, chapter 3. It's not that Diane was keeping secrets. Not really. It's just that, what do you say? How do you communicate the complexity of your sorrow, your grief, your guilt? How do you put into words what it's like to know that your job is to explain away the death of a good man and keep the people who killed him safe? It's fucked up, and I'm sorry she's hurting, but how can she feel so hopelessly sad and still stand for Typhon? I can't imagine the kind of psychic math you need to do to justify that to yourself.
Wanna look in here?
Yeah. Let's go in. What happened here?
Fellow survivors, I see.
Are you hurt?
Hardly my first monster attack. I know an escape trick or two.
Do you know what this key is for?
Belonged to Barry, the tavern keeper. That's his leg over there.
Oh.
So, if you want to try all of the locks, I'm sure he won't stop you.
Let's see what we can find around here.
I'm a genius for convincing Steph that my character should be alone behind the bar. All the drinks I want.
Not sure how I feel about that. It's so sweet of Ducky to participate in this.
Yes?
How did you survive the attack?
Well, I'm not proud of it, but I tripped an elderly woman. She had it coming. Stingy dishwench.
Want to tell him about our quest?
We're on a quest to end the Age of Monsters. So you won't have to live in fear anymore.
Are you now? Let me give you something that you may find useful.
Thanks. I'm gonna go ahead and guess we'll be meeting a snake. I see you've poured yourself some ale. You just survived a monster attack. I think you deserve a couple drinks on the house.
Truly wise beyond your years.
We're gonna keep looking around.
Good luck.
Okay, I think I checked all the compartments.
We're gonna have to deal with this, aren't we? Did you see this warning?
Yeah, that's a bad situation. Trolls are ruthless.
I wonder if Alwyn the Bard would have cracked the Tavern Top 20. Steph really went all out in here. I actually feel bad for that person.
If there was a monster and you only had your guitar, would you smash their head with it? Be honest.
Of course I would.
Are you sure?
Yes?
I'll believe it when I see it.
Someone knows how to keep Thanor busy. House Bard. Sorry, Steph. Alwyn is pretty happy with her current gig.
House Bard wanted, seeking a house bard to entertain at dinners, dances, beheadings, etc. Must be witty, perceptive, generous of heart. Black hair preferred, cute smile a plus. Excellent compensation.
Oh, hey, a coin. I want to focus on Ethan right now. What happened to the rest of the music? What happened to the rest of the music? Guess Lawrence is gonna need a new business advisor.
Dear Lawrence, I write to amend the advice I gave you when we last dined together. There is no need to sell your business. I am confident the Age of Monsters will soon come to an end. I have it on good authority that His Majesty's call for heroes was answered by none other than Thanor the legendary monster slay.
gods need diversions too. Steph thought of everything. She's amazing at this. Here we go. This probably has the answer to that riddle.
The legend of the Soul Jewels, Belin, Nira, and Dices. Long ago, it is said, when unspeakable terrors reigned even in daylight, 4 heroes faced the Great Shadow on the Kellyan shores. For days the battle raged, until the powers of the Great Shadow overwhelmed the 4 heroes, pushing them to the brink of death. There, among waves stained with blood, 3 of the heroes gave their lives, calling upon an ancient spell that pulled the souls from their bodies and fashioned them into 3 stones of immeasurable power. From Nira the Berserker, strongest of the 4, came the Soul Ruby. From Dices the Cleric, weaver of stories, came the Soul Sapphire. From Belin the Illusionist, keeper of the old books, came the Soul Amethyst. With all 3 soul jewels in hand, the 4th hero took up their sword and struck down the Great Shadow, piercing it with light. Then, weary and bloody from battle, the 4th hero hid the jewels away and wandered into the deep wilds of ruin, never to be seen again.
That better be washable. Oh gosh, I think Ducky dropped this.
The 13th quinquennial meeting of the Daegu Biscuit Boys is hereby called to order. I'm sorry to announce that all 6 of us remain upright and above ground.
First point of order. Ducky, if you had to guess, though, about how much longer you fixing to live?
Just long enough to collect, Gordon, and not a minute longer. I'll crawl graveward with your shares clutched in my stiffening fingers. You mark my words.
Ducky, Old Paper, Chapter 3. Ducky is an Atantine. I mean, Ducky is sort of an Atantine, the whole pot is like $60. I think it's mostly an excuse to meet up with his old war buddies every 5 years. The Daegu Biscuit Boys, no idea where that name came from, maybe even they've forgotten. The name, like the meetings, like the Tontine, has had decades to pass from half-serious to mostly ritualistic. It's a structure they've applied to their relationship, a ceremony designed to withstand the pull of time and distance. It's actually kind of sweet, these guys meeting up to pretend they resent each other for staying alive this long.
This kingdom has serious problems. Ugh, rough day for Barry the Tavern Keeper. So gorgeous. Where does Steph get all this stuff? Thanor! Did you see this?
That's got to be it! It's one of the jewels! One down, 2 to go.
That wasn't so bad, right? Now I feel more confident we can find the others.
Glad you finally believe in us.
That's not what I meant.
Bye.
Godspeed. Godspeed.
Check out what I found in that chest.
Nice work, Thanor.
You see?
There was some really interesting stuff in there.
I told you so. Ready to answer? I'll say it once more. There are 3, it is said, heroes long dead, fashioned into soul jewels, blue, violet, red. What are their names? Do not be misled.
Their names are... The answer is Nira, Dacis, and Belen.
You solved the riddle you've been told. Your prize? A useful hint. Behold. To bribe that deadly troll of old, you have to pay 4 coins of gold.
4 coins. Got it.
There's more. Because you solved my verse, you may take 1 gold from my purse.
Thanks.
I wish we could go back to the tavern when it's full of people.
It was full of people.
Alive people. Obviously.
Can we hear another riddle?
Oh, shit. Sorry. I only had 1 prepared.
This guy's a fraud, I have declared.
Not bad, Thanor.
I can't remember the last time I had this much fun.
We're like master scroll seekers.
Yup.
Hey, what's all this?
Too busy to talk right now. Sorry.
Knock him dead? Ethan's back to his old self, thank God. What a great kid.
Ethan's got a lot of people who care about him.
Did you say she stole your crochet? Hey, kid. You responsible for that massacre in the Black Lantern?
We're the good guys.
Right, of course.
I saw that. Like, right before you picked it up.
Okay, you can have the credit.
No, I don't care. I'm just saying.
Too late. Credit's yours.
Go get him, Ethan.
I'm Thanor.
Go get him. Thanor.
Could there be something down the alley? Come on. Monster abundances are when you need apothecaries the most.
Aw.
Disappointed?
I thought I would finally get to go in.
No one appreciates... Ho there! You look like adventuring folk. Perhaps the magpie can set you straight. Slaw! What a thankless life. Being a smith in the age of monsters.
Whoa, he's really into this.
Everything okay? You seem pretty, grumpy.
I've forgotten the damn components of sun silver. Don't suppose you know the composition?
If we find out, we'll tell you.
I won't hold my breath.
Please knock twice.
Go for it.
Monster or mortal?
Mortal.
Come in. Sorry about the lock. These are dangerous times. Welcome to the Magpie Emporium.
Oh, so this is like a magic shop.
I'm gonna take a look around a bit, okay?
Okay.
Let's see what Steph's done to the place. Oh, hey, Sunsilver. We should tell that blacksmith. Man, my dating life could have used a truth spell or two. As a classically trained bard, I gotta say, this music's not bad.
He's forging the Sky Sword of Power.
Oh, yeah?
One day, Thanor's gonna find it.
That actually looks legit. Golems. Animation fee not included. Oh, Steph. Spells. Very cute, Steph.
Are these spells for sale?
To members of the Sorcery Guild only. Sorry.
I'd like to try one of those bard instruments, please.
You'll need to schedule a private appointment.
I'll do that. That's not ominous at all.
When Alex said I'm hot, did she mean it? Or was she just messing around?
Never seen Steph feel this way before. Maybe I could reassure her. She's always so confident. Wonder if they have drills for this. I guess some heroes are into bards with flashy guitars, but I'm glad Thanor has better taste.
Dude, I hear you, but a combat-based system with no social mechanics is like my fucking nightmare. Are you... Hey, Precious. Where did you come from? Are you the one I've been hearing in the walls? Smartass, there's a cat outside the shop. Dude, I don't know. She doesn't have a collar. Yeah? I'll call Pike, see if anybody's reported their cat missing. Meantime, guess she's coming to work with me, isn't she? Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
I am gonna hear Steph baby talk at this cat if it's the last thing I do. Warning. Cat is cursed. Do not pet. Yeah, no need to warn me. Seeking insight? Draw a card. Huh. What do I want insight about? Steph is just awesome.
The Fool, a card of spontaneity, fearlessness, and adventures welcomed gladly.
I really hope this is true.
Strength, a card of triumph over inner challenges through compassion.
Is that true for Ryan? I hope so.
The Star, a card of inspiration, optimism, and hope for the future.
Yikes.
Death, a card of endings, inevitable transformation, and letting go.
Chaos and destruction. Yeah. No shit.
The Tower, a card of chaos and destruction, of revelation and escape.
Holy shit. Too real.
The Devil, a card of power and domination, and the pursuit of same.
I bet we're supposed to buy something here.
The Soul Sapphire's right there. For sale.
10,000 gold? Okay, obviously there's some other way to get this. Very friendly troll. Now that I'd like to see.
So there's definitely a troll at the Eastern Bridge.
Do you think we can beat a troll?
Probably.
3 gold, please.
We've already got some of these, right?
Yeah.
So I can heal already with my music.
Yeah. But the scroll heals us completely. And it cures poison and stuff like that.
We've already got some of these, right?
Yeah.
Why is this 10,000 gold?
Was I too generous? It was originally 20,000, but...
No, I meant... Never mind.
Maybe...
Would you consider giving us that sapphire? In exchange for something far more valuable. My hand. In marriage. And all of its associated benefits. And you should know, I wouldn't offer if I didn't mean it.
I mean...
Oh, man. This just got real.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't intrigued. But I'm afraid I can't accept. For now.
We need the sapphire right away. It's for a quest to end the Age of Monsters.
I've heard there's a magical fish that lives in the River of Sorrows. Bring me back one of its scales, and I'll give you the sapphire in return.
Side quest!
Yeah.
I do.
Maybe when Ethan's not around.
Hey, we found the components of sun silver.
It's iron, goblin ore, and fire powder.
Praise the gods. Of course. How could I forget? Why don't you take that scroll for your kindness? I've no need of it.
Did you see this scroll first?
No.
All right.
He's brave and he's honest.
That alley goes to the river. Fish live in rivers.
Shh, they're here. Woe is me. Woe is me. Behold, my love has been slain by yonder river monster.
Where?
Just down yonder alley. Near the river. Alas, alas.
Wow. That actually felt really sad.
Yeah, right? I would definitely miss you. If you were eaten.
Beware of river monster. Some kind of snake?
I guess.
Do we have to fight it?
Why wouldn't we?
I feel bad for it. It's just living its life. Being a snake.
It eats people. It's gonna attack. What do you want to do?
Ophidian chime. Snakes within hearing must fall asleep.
Pretend that's a low sound. Snake's ears are internal, so they can't hear.
Nice.
This is.
More loot.
All right, let's make some ears bleed.
Wait. What's that? I found the fish scale!
Let's go back and trade it for the soul sapphire.
Yeah! That was so smart of you to use the bell.
It worked out, didn't it? Shit, that didn't take long. Can't wait to transfix some monsters with my sweet hypnotic jams.
Stocking up on scrolls. Okay, we handled the river serpent.
Thank you, adventurers.
But you should probably clean up that body.
Seems like so long ago. Listen here. Since you two already defeated the serpent, maybe you can handle the troll around the bridge.
I've killed plenty of trolls in my day. Let's go. One magic fish scale.
Impressive. Well, then here's my end of the bargain.
Only one more jewel left.
Getting there.
I do. I hope we meet again.
One, two, three. I control me. 1, 2, 3. I control me. This book is written for fucking toddlers.
Ooh, nothing like getting pissed off at your anger management book.
How are these scrolls tied up so neatly?
Yeah, right?
I wonder how Riley's doing with the USB.
That run felt amazing. I'm so proud of myself.
Wow, good for her.
Mind if I duck in here a second? I have to, renew my Bard Guild membership.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey there.
I could ask Riley how progress is going with the USB.
Steph. Valkyrie's Dish, Chapter 3. Okay, well, that was pretty freaking adorable. From the second Steph locked eyes with Val, that cat was hers. All her talk about calling Pike, trying to find Val's owner? Bullshit. Not like intentional bullshit, she really did intend to do those things. But deep down, she knew this cat was her new best friend. Another wanderer, another prickly punk rock lady with very particular taste in people. Also, super stoked to know Steph has a baby talk voice in her repertoire. Excellent blackmail fodder.
Must be hard to find new employees in a small town. I hope it works out. Nice. So Eleanor's donating all those decorations? There's a whole tech side to Riley I never knew about. Gabe did, though.
Any luck with the USB? No, not yet. It's gonna take hours, if we're lucky.
Oh.
If you want to check it out, it's running on the office computer, but don't touch anything.
Okay. Thank you so much for doing this.
You don't have to thank me. It's the least I could do for Gabe. And actually, it's kind of fun.
I didn't realize you were so good with computers. Is that what you're going to school for?
Civil engineering. Or maybe robotics? It's a lot to figure out. Kind of crazy. Anyway, let's talk about something else.
I saw Eleanor at the Black Lantern this morning.
She probably needed a break from me. I've been nagging her all morning about getting one of those, medical alert buttons.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna be 4 hours away, and she's never lived alone before.
How's Mac doing? I haven't seen him in a while.
Oh, he's around. Probably too embarrassed to show his face. He gives me shit every time I see him. I can't get out of this town fast enough.
Stay strong. Let's talk later.
I'll let you know if I make any progress.
Thanks again. Sooner or later, Riley's gonna figure out Eleanor's secret. What a piece of shit.
Hey Riley, I got you a little going away present. It's from that chocolate place we went to on our anniversary last year. I haven't been able to sleep lately thinking about you out partying on your own. Of course I trust you, but there's gonna be a lot of guys there and that makes me anxious. Honestly, I wish you would think about that a little. Call me from school if you ever want to talk. Mac.
For Spring Festival. These are freaking gorgeous. This is just so nice.
Dear Riley, you'll need a new computer for your fancy new scholarship. If this doesn't cover it, tell me and I'll write another check. I am so proud of you. Love, Nana.
Riley's 300 pages in. Must be a good book. God, I took that bus here barely a month ago. Feels like it's been years. I will definitely not touch this.
Have fun with your
thing. I wonder what we'll find at the Bridge of Flowers.
That run felt amazing. I'm so proud of myself.
Monsters. Seems like so long ago. In the streets of
I wonder.
Nice find.
Thanks.
Oh shit! Troll! Incoming!
He's got a soul jewel right there.
Oh, you like my belt? It's made of human skin.
What do you think we should do?
Troll dust. Dusted trolls become very friendly. 1 pinch per troll.
No. Don't you dare. Oh, man. Visitors. I love visitors. Can I get you anything? A glass of marsh water, slug chips.
How about that jewel? On your belt.
Sure. Anything else?
We're on a quest. Anything you can do to help us out?
I could teach you to fight like me. Here you go.
That was quick.
Why don't you say something nice about each of us?
You put a great deal of thoughtfulness and care into everything you do. And you see deep into the hearts of people. But you don't let that stop you from believing in them.
This troll is emo.
Yeah. I think that's all we need, right?
Come visit again. Anytime.
We've got all 3. We can go back to the king now.
Yep.
Okay. That troll was scary. I admit it.
Nothing to admit. It's just facts.
Even after you used the dust, he was still scary.
Monsters. Seems like
We've still got coins. Should we spend them before we go back to the king?
Good idea. Maybe we'll swing by the Emporium. I guess we can always come back and buy other stuff if we want.
One gold, please. One gold, please. One gold, please.
Wow. Guess we bought everything.
I hope we meet again.
Oh my god. It's my mom.
Feanor, the monster slayer, you've come at last. Do you remember me from your past adventures?
You're Netheria, the forest spirit.
You have done well on your quest. The forest notices. She offers a treasure for you to claim. Look, there.
What is that? The Sky Sword. It's the Sky Sword of Power. It's exactly the same as I drew in the comics. It's got the pincer, and the same grip, and it's got this part for the jewels. How do they do it? Can I really take it?
Promise me you'll only use it for good. Helping others and stuff like that.
Okay. card. A song, if you please.
Monsters beware your final hour. Thanor has found the sky sword of power.
I'll take that sword now, and the jewels!
Cravius, Lord of the Underworld. I should have known King Tabor was you all along.
You fools! You have collected the jewels I need and brought them right to me!
We've gotten this far. We can beat him.
Give them to me!
Stirring him!
Burning blade!
Curse this fire!
Scroll of healing. Hypnotic fugue.
Strike of wrath!
Transfixed by that gorgeous music! Curse this fire!
Scroll of nimbleness. Stirring him!
Burning blade!
Curse this fire!
Horrid disharmony.
Shield of courage!
I summon the fury of hell! Death to all who defy me! Curse this fire!
Scroll of advantage. Healing serenade.
untuned chord. Scroll of healing.
Fire blast! Ah! Sorry.
Worth it. We did it!
I can't believe what just happened!
That last fight was epic.
Yeah, but the best part was finding...
Shit.
Gabe's dead. Gabe's dead because of me. It's my fault. I killed Gabe. I killed Gabe. I killed Gabe.
Ethan? Listen to me. It wasn't your fault. At all. It wasn't. Okay? It wasn't. Charlotte?
Back here.
Hey. Thanks for coming.
Of course. Ethan's dad already pick him up?
Yeah, they just left. I just wanted to thank you. Ethan needed today.
Honestly, by the end, I was having just as much fun as he was.
He thinks the world of you, you know. After everything, I think you're sort of his hero.
He's sort of mine. How creative he is. You must be so proud of him. He was so thrilled to see you show up with the sword.
I think that was mostly about the sword.
Maybe. But I think he was happy to see you in his world.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm okay.
Charlotte?
God, Alex, don't mind me, okay? Just a lot going on.
I can imagine. Getting Ethan ready for his dad, the shop, the spring festival. I'm always here if you want to talk about anything.
You're really sweet, but I'm okay. Thanks for swinging by. I'll see you at the festival.
Are you sure? If you want company, I'm...
Said no! Fuck, don't you listen? Shit. This was a mistake.
Where did that anger come from?
Steph. Dude, thank you so much, you totally killed it. Award-winning bard material right there. Thanks, you are pretty amazing too, you know. Aw, shunks. Ducky. Dear Alex, what a marvelous event. I'm so glad I could participate in today's live-action roleplay. It brings me back to my days in theater. Did I ever tell you that I once essayed the role of Falstaff in my school's production of The Merry Wives of Windsor? With enough liquid prodding, you may one day get me to recall a few verses. And thank you for including me in the festivities. It's nice to take my mind off things. Anyhow, you enjoy your very first spring festival. I can still remember mine, clear as day. Sincerely, Reginald McAllister III. Thank you, Ducky, you were wonderful.
It looks like Charlotte is really pouring herself into her art. There's almost an innocence about this one. I wonder what it's saying. Wonder what's inside. Beautiful. So why does it kind of make my skin crawl? This hurts to even look at. How much did it hurt to make? Anger is so intense. Maybe there's something here that can tell me why.
Gabe, it's your fault. Why would you teach me to need someone again just to go and leave me all alone? It's your fault. You were supposed to protect us. Why couldn't you? Alex, it's your fault. Everyone loves you. But I can't look at you without thinking about how fucked everything is since you came into my life.
She's so angry at everyone around her, but there's something else here.
What is wrong with me? I can't let myself feel this way. When did I become such a fucking monster? Ethan! It's your fault! Why couldn't you just fucking listen?
You're angry at him. At Ethan. You blame him.
I'm a bad mom, Alex.
Charlotte. Charlotte.
I hate my son, Alex. He's sweet, and he's creative, and he's the most important thing in the entire universe to me. And I hate him. For so long, it was just me and him. It took so long to learn how to be okay with that. And I was. But then, Gabe, I can deal with hating Ryan, or you, or even Gabe. But Ethan, if he had just listened, Gabe would still be alive. It all comes back to that.
What you're feeling makes more sense than you think. Your pain matters too.
None of it fucking matters. He's dead. I wish I were too.
This anger could kill her, and nothing I'm saying is helping. What if I could just take it away? I can do it. I can take her anger from her. What would that do to her? What would it do to me? And even if I can, should I? I can't. I'm sorry, Charlotte. You're strong. You'll get through this.
I guess we'll find out.
Hey Alex, it's Ethan. I'm really sorry about that. The LARP was amazing. Really, you are a badass. You don't have to apologize. I had so much fun with you. Have a great time with your dad, and stay safe. Charlotte, anger. Some anger blisters like old films stuck in a projector. It eats you up from the inside, melts away everything else until all you are is a brittle shell and a boiling mass of blame and guilt. Make some art, supposed to help, right? But it doesn't, just fills your shop with reminders of what a shitty person you are. Don't know how I knew I could do it. It was like suddenly noticing an extra limb, somehow invisible until the very moment I thought to use it. I could reach inside, find Charlotte's anger, turn it down, turn it off. But I didn't. I could have, but I didn't. I didn't know what it would do to her, who she'd be after I took that pain away. It felt like such a violation. Hadn't she earned the right to be angry? I was so sure that I was helping people. That whatever else I am, I could at least offer this one thing to those who need it. But Charlotte's hurt is bigger than me, stronger. I have to hope that I can do more good by walking away than I could by meddling. I'm carving you out of stone, finally learned how to need someone, crack your coffin, penny for your thoughts, on the fucking monster I've become. Ethan, Joy. I guess I'm used to feeling like the whole world changes when I take on someone's emotions. But what Ethan's joy did to Haven, the way it lassoed the entire town and dragged it into his fantasy. I've never experienced anything like that. I actually felt Alex dissolve, slew off, and underneath was just Alwyn. It felt good to try on a different history, to remember a different life in a different world. But when the sirens came and Haven snapped back into focus, I don't think Fantasy Alex could have done what I did. Ethan didn't need her, he needed me, and that felt good. We can pry jewels from claws on your behalf, or we can wear masks and stalk the streets. Are we monster? Are we mortal? Whichever you need us to be.
Okay. Hear me out. Is Typhon run by the Illuminati?
That would explain the conspicuously triangle-shaped logo.
Boom! Finally cracked it.
Hey.
Alex. So, how did things go with Charlotte?
I don't know. She was hurting so much. I thought I'd be able to help her, but I couldn't.
If you couldn't help her, I'm sure no one could.
So please tell me that the USB stick revealed all of Typhon's secrets.
Not yet, but... Alex...
We found a recording of Gabe's call.
I should probably listen to that. I need to know.
We're here for you, okay?
Typhon safety. Mac? It's me. Fuck off, Jen. Yeah, okay, just listen. I need you to call off the explosion. Ethan's in the blast radius. Shit. He could get killed. What the hell's wrong with you? He snuck off. We're up here right now, trying to find him. Mac, please. All right, I'm on it. We'll halt the blasts. Fuck. You can't imagine the headaches this will create for me. Thanks, Mac. Whatever. Just doing my job.
They just ignored him. It's so fucked.
You know it's bad when Mac turns out to be the good guy.
You okay?
We're taking these fuckers down. This USB stick has what I need. Time to dig through it.
Whatever's going on with Typhon, it wasn't worth Gabe's life. Talk about looking for a needle in a haystack.
We're gonna get there. Don't worry. Steph went all in so we could get our hands on this. Let's hope it makes a difference. Gotta find joy in the little things. Right, Gabe? A key part of any good investigation. Ryan brought this down from his station. Hope it comes in handy. A cold case and a warm beer.
We're going to get them. For you, Gabe.
Ryan's pretty good at this detective stuff.
So, how fucked are we?
If we can't work it out ourselves, I could always just seduce the truth out of Diane.
Oh, you really think so?
Yeah. You saw me in action, right?
We're gonna get them, okay?
Yeah, I know we will.
Thanks for spilling your guts. Gabe's call came in from the sat phone at 8:41 p.m. I should find the next call and see if that has any information.
Lena, it's Diane. We have a problem. You're kidding. There's a kid lost in the mountains near the pit. We need to postpone. Lena?
Haven is your site, Diane, and therefore this is your decision. I know I don't need to remind you of the stakes.
Someone could be hurt. Or killed.
We've been over this. Anyone up there has disregarded posted notices and accepted full liability.
We're talking about a child. I'm just asking for one day.
If you postpone tonight's scheduled blast, you put Rhea in jeopardy. That puts the whole company in jeopardy. Is that what you want?
No.
Then do the math and make the right call. Email me when it's done.
I will.
What the hell is Rhea?
Must have been pretty damn important.
Maybe Diane says more about it in her email?
Maybe. Let me see if I can find it.
H&B Investigations. Bennett speaking.
Hi, Bennett. This is Diane Jacobs. Lena told me...
Yep, been expecting your call.
Okay. I'm not sure what the next step is.
Just need all the pertinent information on the employee in question. Name, number, address, significant others. We'll handle the rest.
I see.
Just come by the office. My secretary will take everything down. No records that you were even there.
Got it. Okay. I'll come by tomorrow.
Looking forward to it.
It's so gross that Typhon has people watched.
Typhon Mining, this is Diane.
Hello, Diane. My name is Rory Praha. I'm a journalist with the Rocky Mountain Gazette. We'll be printing a story on last night's accident in the paper tomorrow. Would you like to provide a comment?
Yes, I would. Last night's accident was tragic, and made all the more unfortunate by the fact that it could have been avoided with a simple phone call.
A simple phone call. Can you speak more about that?
Of course. Typhon always has a safety manager on duty. One quick call from Mr. Chen to our 24-hour emergency line would have alerted us that there were people in the danger zone, and we could have reacted accordingly and stopped the blasts.
Are other Haven citizens in danger of meeting the same fate as Gabe Chen?
Absolutely not. As long as you heed the warning signs, you will be safe. And if you ever do find yourself in an emergency, that's what our emergency line is for. There's no danger whatsoever.
All right. We'll be sure to include your comments. Thanks for giving me your time, Diane.
Have a nice day.
I almost threw up listening to that.
Same.
Typhon Mining, this is Diane.
Diane, it's Jason.
Hello, Deputy. You have good news for me?
I suppose I do. You are officially cleared to continue regular operation. The county no longer considers your pit an active crime scene.
Well, that's a huge relief.
Now, to be clear, the investigation is still open and active. Typhon hasn't been cleared of anything yet.
Sure, I understand. But can we start mining again?
Yes, you can start mining again.
Is there anything else?
Nope. No, that's it.
Well, thanks for the call.
Yeah, no problem. Take care, Diane.
You too.
Seems a lot easier to get away with murder than you'd hope.
Typhon Mining.
Diane?
Oh, hey, Joe. How are you?
I'm good. Doing real good. So I have a pretty good list of candidates to go over with you. Looks like I've got 40 names.
Great work. When can we go over it?
Hey, Diane, can I be candid for a moment?
Please.
It's just, well, we've all been following the news and, I don't know, after that accident.
Joe?
I just want to be sure there really are positions waiting for these people.
There's nothing to worry about. If you have qualified candidates to show me, I have jobs to offer them.
Glad to hear it. You free Tuesday afternoon? Around 3?
Sure.
Great. Looking forward to it.
Me too. See you later, Joe.
I hope Typhon has a nice severance package.
Typhon Mining, this is Brandon.
Hello. I'm calling from the Department of Land and Resources to confirm the inspection set for next week.
Yeah, let me grab Diane for you.
Thanks.
This is Diane.
Hi, Diane. I'm calling to...
Confirm inspections?
Yes. Did you have a chance to look over the email I sent?
I did. Everything looks great.
Glad to hear it. I'll see you Thursday then.
Mm-hmm. Have a good one.
You too.
There must be a lot riding on these inspections.
Typhon Mining, this is Diane.
Hi, Diane. It's Rose down at Town Hall.
Hey, Rose. How are you?
Oh, I'm busy as a bee this time of year. You have a second? Some folks have come in here with some questions about the expansion and all that. I was hoping you could give me some answers to pass along to them.
I'll do my best. What are the questions?
Let's see here. Okay, first question. How many jobs do you expect to create by opening a second pit?
We'll be starting with 25 new positions, but that number is expected to grow to 45 within the first year.
Oh, give me just a moment here to jot that down. Alrighty, next up. Number of questions regarding risks for pollution. Water, air quality, etc., etc. Anything you can offer there?
You know, let me pass that on to our environmental outreach department. They'll get back to you with all the relevant fact and figures.
Oh, sure. No problem at all. And last one. They want to know if there will be more mining vehicles driving through town.
Yes, we will be increasing our transportation needs somewhat with the expansion. But to minimize disturbance, we plan to direct drivers to stick to approved trucking routes. And of course, never after 6 o'clock.
Never after 6. Thanks so much, Diane. That's all I have for you right now.
My pleasure. Have a good one, Rose.
You too.
Diane is really good at pretending to be a person.
Hi, Belt Plumbing. How can I help you?
Hi, I'm of Typhon Mining. I think we had one of your plumbers up here last week.
Typhon Mining. Give me just 1 second to check our records. Yes, I have a record of a service call regarding some sewage backup.
Yeah, so, I don't think it's fixed.
The field report I have says that the issue was diagnosed and solved. Can you describe what you're seeing?
Oh, I really can't. Look, can you just send someone?
I'll have someone out to you later this afternoon.
Great.
Have a nice day.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Nasty.
Lace Flowers, this is Riley. How can I help you?
Hey, babe, it's me.
Mac, hey, what's up?
I'm on lunch. Oh, you're not gonna believe what J-Man did this morning with some of the new dye. Hey, so I'm not sure about this part here.
It's Mac.
Is that Gabe?
Hey, Mac, can we talk later? I'm kinda busy.
Busy how?
Let's hang out when you get off, okay?
Hold up, why is Gabe there?
Okay, talk soon. I love you.
Wait, Riley!
Oh, Mac.
This is ACFC. How can we feed you? Is the Good Pickins chicken thing still going on? It sure is. Nice. Let me get a large order of the spicy nuggets. Excellent choice. And would you like the biscuit and gravy or the mashed potatoes and gravy? Oof. Okay. Sir? Oh, fuck. Sorry. Do you need a minute? No. I'm, gonna go with the potatoes. Yeah, let's just do potatoes. You could do both for 50 cents extra.
Oh my god.
You still there? Yeah. No, that's okay, just the potatoes. Okay, I've got you down for a large order of spicy nuggets with potatoes. That'll be ready for you to pick up in about 30 minutes. Thanks.
That was riveting. Seems like a lot is hanging on these inspections.
Hey Diane, I wanted to congratulate you on your efforts in the Haven Springs expansion campaign. I just got word back from the state and we've officially passed inspections.
Whatever Typhon was up to, it looks like they've all but gotten away with it.
Pop some champagne, you've earned it. All that's left now is the vote. I've been hearing great things about your progress with the town members. Sponsoring the Spring Festival was a nice touch.
Of course, that was Diane's idea.
Keep up the great work. We're in the home stretch.
I'm gonna make sure this expansion fails if it's the last thing I do. This is the email Diane mentioned. So what is Rhea?
I warned you, Lena. I fucking warned you. Rhea went off undetected as you insisted.
Rhea went off undetected. Was there a second blast that night?
They only had permits for one.
What did Lena say? Without the scheduled blast, Rhea would be discovered?
Shit. The blast that killed Gabe was just a cover for another explosion?
We didn't hear another explosion, though. It must have gone off somewhere else.
If we can find out where it was, that might tell us what it was for.
A second blast. That's a Bond villain type stuff.
And now someone is dead.
He had a name and a life and a girlfriend and a sister.
You better have a plan. I am not going down for this. At least not alone.
I bet this is when Diane decided to start copying evidence to this USB stick.
I understand that you're upset and emotional about tonight's tragic, unavoidable accident.
Wow, that's a funny way to spell criminal negligence.
Therefore, I am choosing to overlook this momentary lapse of judgment. I'll be calling first thing tomorrow to discuss how we move forward. I suggest you take the night to cool off. Lena.
Damn. Is this what Diane sold her soul for?
Hello, Diane. After our recent conversation, I took the liberty of expediting your application to our executive training program.
What a polite way of saying, I control you, and don't forget it.
We will move forward with your enrollment as soon as you have the situation in Haven all wrapped up.
Situation? You mean that guy you killed? Too bad money can't fix all of Typhon's problems.
Hello, Diane. Sorry to hear about the troubles you're having with your hauler.
Wait. Does this mean someone at Typhon feels actual human emotion? No. Not buying it.
I spoke with some folks about getting the brakes fixed, but given the upcoming expansion, I've decided to go ahead and buy a new one.
He's talking about it like it's a sure thing.
We'll send you out a 789 hauler. It should be efficient enough to handle 2 pits. The back guys say they'll have it there next week.
Who would have thought getting away with murder would be so bureaucratic?
Hello, Diane. I'm emailing to inform you that we've set a date for the inspections on your 2 sites. Please thoroughly review the info below. I'll give you a call in the next couple days to confirm the details. Decommissioned coal shaft number 295042. Inspection set for April 30th, 2019.
Timing of all this is too convenient to be a coincidence.
Inspection points. We'll be going down into the closed shaft to ensure Typhon has taken proper precautions to stabilize the land post-collapse, and that proper shaft closure procedure was followed.
And I thought above-ground mining was terrifying.
Active uranium pit number 403693. Inspection set for May 3rd, 2019. Inspection points. This is a general protocol inspection. Please run business as usual on this day. I look forward to meeting you.
Diane has dossiers on the entire Haven Council. That's not creepy at all.
Lethe Eleanor, council member since 1998, business owner of Lethe Flowers, vote status, probable. Pressure points, granddaughter's student loans, medical expenses.
Typhon knows about Eleanor's dementia. Shit.
A native to Haven Springs, Eleanor Lethe is well respected by the council members and citizens alike. She holds considerable sway, but is unlikely to dissent on her own. Though her granddaughter was close to Gabe Chin, she appears not to question Typhon's account of the accident. Lucan, Jedediah, council member since 2008, council chair since 2012, business owner of the Black Lantern, vote status secured.
It won't be so secure once we tell Jed what really happened that night.
Pressure points, not applicable. Jed is viewed as a local hero due to his rescue of 19 Helldivers during a collapse in 2008. Strong ally, use him as a resource to secure other council members' votes if necessary. Harmon, Charlotte, council member since 2016, business owner of the Silver Dragon Dispensary, vote status unknown. Pressure points, business overhead, son's college savings. A well-known small business owner in Haven, Charlotte will prove instrumental to getting the buy-in of both other business owners and the 20 to 35 demographic. As Gabe Chen's girlfriend, she may be a lost cause, corporate approved making a financial offer. You'll receive the details soon.
I knew that affidavit gave me a bad feeling.
McAllister, Reginald III Ducky, council member since 2001, vote status probable, pressure points, grief over deceased wife.
Poor Ducky. I didn't know.
Estranged relationship with daughter. We've been able to dig up very little about Ducky's past, but we do know that he arrived in Haven shortly after resigning from the board of his own company due to a falling out with his daughter. Ducky has voted with Jed in every prior instance, making his vote all but secured. Pike, Jason, council member since 2003, vote status, unknown. Pressure points, career as sheriff's deputy, seems to have a crush on you.
What? Pike has a... Okay. Bigger fish to fry right now.
Jason Pike has been sheriff's deputy in Haven for over 8 years. He and the company have skirmished over small violation in the past but see no evidence he harbors anti-Typhon sentiment. Double down on Typhon's commitment to the community, that's likely your best angle.
I guess Mac was right to be so paranoid.
Private Investigation Services, subject John McCormick MacLowden.
Holy shit. Mac's real name is John?
April 29th, surveillance of subject's home began 9:30 a.m. Subject remained out of view until 1 p.m. when he appeared to use the bathroom. Subject left home at 8 p.m., was tailed to dispensary and back home. Subject remained in his home for the remainder of surveillance. April 30th, subject remained in his home all day, received one visitor, identified as former girlfriend Riley Lethe, who went inside and stayed for just under an hour. Subject behavior appears consistent with depression.
It feels wrong to be looking at this. And yet, I can't look away.
May 1st, subject was followed to the wake, and then to Lethe Flowers. Subject argued with girlfriend, then was seen talking with a woman identified as Alex Chin.
Fuck. They saw that?
Erratic behavior observed, but subject seems to have calmed after interaction. Flight risk remains.
This is about Rhea, but it doesn't tell me where it was.
Typhon Mining Corporation, blast report number 04859234, site operator Diane Jacobs, safety manager none, date April 28th, time 21:32.
That's exactly the same time the blast that killed Gabe went off.
Detonation location codename Rhea, expected haul not applicable.
The expected haul was left blank. No permit? That's gotta be illegal, right?
Crew present 1, crew injured 0, charges primed 12, charges detonated 12. Blast report number 04859233, site operator Brendan Whitaker, safety manager Mac Loudon, date April 28th, time 21:32, detonation location codename Dion.
Do all corporations use supervillain codenames? Or just the evil ones? No notes. 'Cause you can't document a call you claim never happened. This is Rhea. Fuck. This map's too small to tell where this is. I need a map.
That's the site of the 2008 Typhon mine collapse.
Wait, They set off a blast in their current mine to cover up a blast in their old mine?
That shaft was exhausted years ago. There's nothing left to dig up. What could possibly be down there that's so important to them?
Typhon just had to pass a bunch of inspections at the old site, didn't they?
Yeah, so?
So, I don't think they were digging something up. They were burying something.